Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jowy and I'm your fashion and style consultant. And it's actually been a while, I know, that I've been on here, and that's because I've been trying to strategize my techniques with the message I put out here, making sure that I stick with the initial reason, why I started this series. So yeah, I'm back and I'm going to be talking about the part 2 of my style journey, because episode 20 was actually part 1, talking about how I got to where I am today in terms of fashion and style and building a career out of it. So part 2 actually is going to be talking about my experience in Milan, Italy. So I went to school to study fashion in Milan, Italy, and it was an eye-opener. That's the best way I'll put it. It was an eye-opener, and it was the beginning of my career, as a fashion consultant, and because of the experiences that I had over there. At the time, Berlusconi was the prime minister there, and when it was Milan Fashion Week, Berlusconi actually came out to address the Milanese, the Italians, and because it's a big deal. It still is a big deal to them and their economy. So fashion is much more than glitz and glam. It's really inbuilt. It's in their heritage, and seeing how much fashion meant to them changed a lot for me, changed my perspective about everything. Because prior to that, for me, fashion was like wearing beautiful clothes, glitz and glam, and just being how you see your celebrities, just wearing beautiful clothes. And it was very surface. That's the best way to say it. It was very surface. But going to Milan and schooling there and seeing things from a different angle really changed a lot for me. Because we went on excursions, of course, to fashion brands, and we were told the history about things, and then looking at the details of the way they pay attention to each garment, or each product, whatever it was, a shoe, a bag, jewelry, things like that, that ends up on people's bodies, how they paid so much attention to it, gave me a deeper understanding to luxury, to why some fashion items you see can be so expensive. Another thing I really noticed was how brands talk with their authenticity, so there are certain things you see about brands that just make you know that this is that brand. So take, for example, you see a brand, before you even see the label or the brand on the product, you can tell because of the style, of that product. So all of these things just gave me a different aspect and made me understand that fashion is so in-depth, and it could also help me connect to style, because the uniqueness of each brand is similar to uniqueness of each individual style. So with what I always say, talking about style and individuality and personality, how your style is built from all these various factors, I can relate to it also in terms of what I saw with what fashion meant to the Italians and all the brands. I'm going to be inviting a friend who is a colleague, and she would also be talking to us about her fashion and style journey and how it has, changed things and affected her. She's also in the fashion industry. She also studied in Europe, where fashion is such a big deal. So stick with us and enjoy the session.